Hello, everyone. Right now, so we can say hi to each other. Day out, beach day. It's kind of morning, but we have summer. Perfect. I can't see. Allison, I like your hat.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
I found an old pirate bandana in my room, so that's what I'm wearing. And a lifeguard sweatshirt, but all right. So, well, okay. Let's get started here. We got a couple people. Okay. Thumbs up if you're already stretched. Thumbs down if you want to do a super quick stretch. Okay, let's take 2 minutes on our own to just stretch whatever you need, and then we'll get started. Just put that up there.
I was born. I'm trapped. I've been outside like 4 hours yesterday. Yeah, I was on a trampoline outside.
Jordan, I have a beach towel too.
Oh, cute. Oh, I guess I should have brought one out. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take 1 more minute and then we will get started. I'll give you kind of a rundown while you're stretching. So we're gonna do some of the same things that we did last time, just like some skills, and then I have like a little combo that I made up so that we can have something fun to do, and then of course we'll run your dances at the end. So, yes.
Okay.
Do you guys want to work on the skills first, or do you want to do like the combo first?
Skills.
Okay, skills.
Skills so we can just get it out of the way.
Sounds like a great idea. All right, well, let's get started. So we're gonna do some of the skills that are gonna be in the little combo, just so that it'll be a good thing to review it first, that you can try and put it together with other moves. Because sometimes when we practice without music, we really focus on our technique and the skills that we were practicing, and then we put it to music or put it in a dance and we kind of forget and we go back to our old habits. So I think that this will be a good order. So we're gonna do that first, and then we'll try it with the music in a dance. So first, let's do, let's just do a basic ball change kick first, and then we'll do Firebirds afterwards. So, make sure you have enough room. I like your guys' hula skirts. I just recognized those. It's so cute. I wish I had one. Okay. Let's do a ball change kick on the right. So what I really want you to focus on is make sure you're not taking too big of a step backwards and you're not completely over crossing. I want you to make sure it's just a little straight behind. When you're kicking up, I want it straight to the corner. I want this hand face, your palm should be facing away from you. Your arm should be basically touching your head, and this arm needs to stay in an L. Sometimes when we're kicking, we kind of hunch over, or we let this arm drop, or it raises up too high. Kind of depends on yourself. So I want you to watch your arms. Try and keep your arms really still, because I feel like all of you have the skill of doing a ball change kick. It's pretty simple. So focus on your arms now, trying to make it look as easy as possible. Sound good? Let's try a couple of them. So I'm gonna say 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, down, 4, and just clean really strong. When we are going up into our kick, let's go on releve. So I want you to go on releve with the foot that's supporting you. Yep, there we go. Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, ball, change, kick, down. Good. Try and keep the arm that's straight up in the air. Make sure that that elbow stays straight. So I saw some people trying to touch it to their head, but their elbow was bent. So make sure it stays totally straight. There, good, 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 perfect. Okay, let's try again. Nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, ball, change, kick, down. Good, that was beautiful. Don't hunch that chest, make sure they stay up. Let's do it one more time. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, ball, change, kick, down. Good. Okay, now let's do some firebirds. So make sure you have enough room. Let's just start off with the front leg. I want everyone to try and think about keeping your front leg completely straight. So sometimes when people are practicing these, they're only focusing on their back leg, so both legs bend. I want you to think it's just like you're doing a regular leap, but you're bending your back leg at the last second once you hit the top. So they want to be straight first, and then that back one bends, okay? So for this prep, let's go 1, 2, so you're in 5th. I don't know if you can see my feet. You're gonna go in 2nd, and you're gonna come into 5th, and you're gonna jump up. Both arms are gonna go back. Yep, good. Here we go. Good, yep. Even though you're arching your back, I still want you to think like you're lifting up out of your hips, your head's going back, and your arms are just going straight from your shoulder height backwards. So don't think down. Think if they were straight up from your shoulder, they're going straight backwards. Good. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, up, 3, 4. Good, that was pretty good. Hayden, try not let your arms go down. Keep them up a little bit. And same thing, Anna. Try and keep your arms up a little higher. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Whitney, I think it's your, raise up your right arm. Okay, so it's your left arm. The one that's closest to me, yes. So make sure that that one's not swinging down and up. Make sure it goes straight out. Your back arm went straight out, but your front one didn't. So make sure it goes straight back. Good. That was pretty good, Allison. Try and get some more height now. Good, Nora, same with you. Try and get that split even bigger. Do we have any questions before we try it a couple more times? No? Okay. If you do, don't be afraid to ask. All right, let's do a couple more. Really think about popping up. Jump as high as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, up, 3, 4. Good. Kendall, try not to let your arms go too high. Make sure they go straight back from your shoulders. Yep. Let's try 2 more times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, up, 3, 4. Autumn, that was nice. All right, last time. Summer, nice job. Yep. Kieran, try and keep your upper body in control. So your legs, I can tell your legs are working really hard, but it looks like your head is kind of looking down. I want you to think it looks up. Release your back. There you go. Yeah. Nora, try and get that front leg straight. Kylie, same thing. Try and make sure that front leg gets straight right away. All right, last time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, jump, 3, 4. Good, Sierra, that was nice. Try and get your front leg a little bit higher. So right now you kind of look a little too tilted. I want you to try and get your front leg a little higher. All right, let's try one last time for good measure. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, jump, 3, 4. Good, that was better. Whitney, get that front leg straight. Okay, now, I think it just rained on my paper. Okay. Let's do calypsos. I put that in the little combo too. So this might be a little bit trickier depending on how much room you have. So if you need to go sideways instead of, or I guess if you need to go straight towards me instead of sideways, that's fine. I get that. So we're gonna do up shinny, down shinny, calypso. Kylie, just watching you practice, it looked like your legs were opposite. So you had your front leg bent and your back leg straight. You want it to be the opposite. So you want it to be in back attitude, front leg straight. So when you're doing a calypso, if I were to sit on the ground and show you, if I'm here, your back leg is in an attitude. Right leg is in front of you. This arm is out and this one is coming up. This is how you should be in the air. Yep. You need to sit to try that, feel free. It's kind of like a weird split. It should not be comfortable. There, good. Yep. Yes, yes. All right. Okay, let's try it. If you don't have enough room to like tumble out of it, you can land up. That's okay too. If there's not enough room to tumble. Because in dances, you may sometimes tumble, you may sometimes not, roll. Some dances you roll and some dances you don't. Anna.
I can't turn on the carpet I'm on.
Do you have socks on?
What?
Do you have socks on?
No.
That might help you. Typically, if you have socks on, it should be a lot easier to turn. And then also try and stay as high on releve as you can, and that should help you turn as well.
Okay.
Kieran.
So this is a problem that I think only I have. When I do my calypso, I only bend my front leg.
Instead of your back leg?
Yeah.
A good way to start practicing it maybe is having both legs straight. And then once you kind of perfect that, then try and bend your back leg after.
Okay.
Try that.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Everyone has enough room. We're going to go to the right. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up chaîné, down chaîné, calypso. Good. Okay, I see a lot of bent front legs. So if you were to go in slow motion, I would want you to think that you did your up chaîné, you did your down chaîné. From here, you should be in 5th position. You're going to brush your right foot out, and then your back leg is coming up and then bending. So I feel like a lot of people are thinking that you're kind of just jumping straight up, but you're still kind of moving with it. So your foot should brush straight rather than coming up and then straightening. Brush it straight off the floor. And if you need to, you can also practice at home going from 5th and then brushing. Because after you brush, then you jump. And that would be a good way to practice that too, if that helps you kind of get the feel, the motion, so you can feel what the position feels like. Let's try a couple more times. Good, you guys are doing awesome. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, up chaîné, down chaîné, calypso. There you go. Kendall, try and get that front leg straight. A little bit more. Your back leg was good, but try and focus on that front leg now, I think. Let's try a couple more times. Good, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, up chaîné, down chaîné, and calypso.
I do not have enough room in the office. I'm just moving down.
There you go. That was better. Okay, 2 more times. You guys got this. I want you to think about trying to get a little bit more height. And I want you to think about not like doing one leg and then the other leg. I want you to try and get both legs up at the same time now. Yep. So when you're first learning it, it's okay if you're doing one leg and then the other. But then once you get comfortable with it, I want you to try and get both legs to pop up at the same time, right? So I'll kind of show what I'm explaining. So what I'm saying is some people are going down, they're going one leg and then the other leg. Like I said, that's fine when you're learning it, but then once you start to get it, I want you to do it. You should have time where both legs are in the air at the same time. So really use your play and then go up, up, and down. Think of it being like that kind of a pace. Instead of it being one leg, other leg, think up, up. Try and get them both at the same time. Good, that was better, Nora. There we go. Good, those are looking so much better. Don't forget, you can release your chest a little bit too. You can arch it. Don't think you have to lean forward. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, down, 3, 4, and jump. There you go. Lexi, try not to let your arms go both up and first. Think of it being one arm and then the other arm. It's only your second arm that's going around. Your first arm should stay out kind of in line with your leg. Okay, here we go. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, up Shanae, down Shanae, calypso. There, Kyrian, get that front leg straight. Good, that was so much better, ladies. Nice. Let's do it one last time. Make sure I can kind of see everyone. You guys are already improving, that's awesome. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, up 1, 2, down 3, 4, calypso 5, 6, 7. Yep. So Layla, I think you have to think about trying to get your right leg out first, like you're gonna do a split leap kind of, and then hit your back leg after. So I think you're kind of getting confused and you're thinking it's your left leg. You're actually making it just a little bit more difficult than it should be. So if you want to practice going really slow, that's totally fine, right? To try and get that footing, and then I think you'll have it. Okay, are there any questions before we move on? No? All right, so we're gonna do leg hold turns. So I know that these are kind of like the harder skills of jazz, but I feel like it'd be good for tryouts and the season next year and stuff. Plus, I know that a lot of people like to do these, but may have a hard time or have never learned how. So I'm gonna try and teach you, even though we're not like in a class together. So what you really have to think about is using your arm strength as well. So a lot of people, when they're going around, they're here, and they're just thinking about trying to kick their leg up and hold it. That's the main thing. Everyone's just focused on trying to grab it. I want you to also think about pulling it into yourself. If you don't use your arms to pull it in, you'll lose your momentum and you won't make it around. And I feel like that's the main issue with people is it's not necessarily catching their leg, it's trying to get all the way around. Am I kind of right? A lot of people kind of get stuck and they don't make it all the way around. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Nora, that was pretty good. Try and get that leg straight now. So let's go over it kind of slow for a second. So if you're here, you're gonna have all your weight on your right foot, your left leg is gonna be turned out, your arms are down. You're gonna plie with your foot turned out on your left leg. You're swinging your leg around and up. I really want you to think about pulling up into yourself. Yep. So Hayden, instead of thinking about bringing your leg around in a circle, I want you to think from here to swing it just like half a or like a quarter of a rotation, and then I want you to kick it straight up. There, that was better. There, Allison, that was pretty good. Try and grab higher up on your leg, or I should say lower on your leg. So try and grab near your ankle, and that kind of goes for everyone. I want you to think about trying to grab here rather than trying to grab like the back of your knee or your calf, because that'll definitely influence a bent knee. So try and grab here because then it forces your knee to be straight. And it's okay if you can't bring it all the way up to your head right now. Just try and focus on the technique. There you go, Lexi. Yep, Summer, I think you're turning the wrong direction. So if you're here and your left leg's tended, if you're gonna swing your right leg around, I want you to go to the left, like you're going counterclockwise. You're going this way, towards your left hand. Okay, let's try it. Let's do a couple of them together. Here we go. Ready? So we're here. I'm gonna say we're gonna go up on 1. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. So again, it's coming around low just for a second, and then it kicks up really high. You pull it into yourself. That's what's helping you turn. Yep. There you go. Don't be afraid to swing it really hard. Pull in. As soon as your leg is getting to its peak, pull your arms in to try and help yourself turn. There, Allison, that was better. There you go. There you go, Sierra. Try and get that knee straight a little bit sooner. Good. Let's try a couple of them together. Here we go. So we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. But didn't turn. Okay, let's try 2 more, and then I'll watch. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Yep, let's try one more time. If you need to watch, feel free to watch once. If you're confused on how to swing your arms, how to grab on your leg, where to grab on for your prep. So last time, you're going 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So I'm kind of using my arms a little bit at the beginning. I don't know if you've noticed that, but like from here, I'm actually like plie and bringing my arm out. I'm swinging my left arm around to start the rotation. It's kind of like an inside also cone turn. You never really turn in this way, you go out this way, but it's kind of the opposite motion. So I'm using my left arm to start moving. I'm swinging in my right arm to start the rotation. I'm plieing and I'm just bringing my leg up to my hands and I'm pulling in. So let me watch a couple times. Let's see if I can help.
It helps a lot, the swing your arm.
Yeah, I think it helps a lot too. That's the only way that I can get around. So maybe try that. See if you're not getting enough rotation, if that'll help you. There you go, Allison. Try and grab closer to your ankle now. Here we go. Okay, let's try all at the same time. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. There you go. Think about lifting up into your chest. So I feel like sometimes you're thinking like, oh, I gotta bring my chest down to grab my leg. I want you to think your leg is coming to your chest and you're keeping your chest up and lifted, because sometimes people are bending it and you're gonna lose your balance. You're gonna lose your center. Just like when you're doing a pirouette, you have to know where your center is, okay? Let's do a couple more. And then we'll start learning your combo. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. There you go. Don't be afraid to grab it with both hands, Layla. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. There you go, Whitney. Really grab onto that ankle. Pull it in. Think about like grabbing it sooner rather than later. If you don't grab it till it's too late, your foot will be going down and you want to try and grab it while it's coming up to you. Otherwise, if it's already coming down, it's going to throw your balance down. There, Lexi, that was better. Try and keep it straight even longer. Pull it into yourself. There you go, Autumn. I think if you swing your arms a little harder, it'll help you from not hopping as much. Let's try again. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. There you go. Try and grab onto that ankle. Let's do just a leg hold for a second without turning. So everyone grab onto, I want you to use both hands for right now, and it's gonna be straight front. So you're grabbing onto your ankle. Let's grab onto your ankle for right now. Typically you would hold your arch too. For right now, let's just hold your ankle because that's what you're doing in a turn. Now pull it straight up towards yourself. Try and hold it. There you go. Point that foot, keep your chest high. Good, yep. Make sure you know where your center is. Pull up. Good, good. Good, yep. That'll help you if you can hold that. It's just like standing here and holding in releve for as long as you can before you come down. Does that make sense? This is just, you're holding your leg now for your leg hold turn before you start the rotations. Same thing, so if you want to practice leg holds at home, challenge yourself, that's a good way. All right. There, Allison, that was so much better. You were holding on to your ankle, that was awesome. You got so much closer. Okay, let's try it together as a group. There you go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. There we go. Yep, that was better. Let's try 2 more times. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. There. Awesome. One more time. One more time. You guys are killing it. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Good. Good. Okay, take a break for a second. so you're not dying or super dizzy. Okay, so I'll play the song for you. I'm sure you've all heard of this song before. It's called Emergency. But this is just the song that you're gonna use for this little combo. So I'm just gonna play it quick. Okay. So you wanna party? So you wanna dance? You better know someone that finds one of our friends. You run around like this. Kiss on my lips, ice on my wrist, 'cause I'm hot and I'm dancing. Got that romance and cancel the plans and girls hide romance, 'cause I'm hot and I'm dancing. This is emergency. So you're just gonna learn that part there, obviously, because it's just like a little combo. So you're gonna hold. You're not gonna do anything for the first 2 sets of 8. It's just so that you can regain your breath. But okay, so you're gonna start with 4 or 2 walks. It depends how much room you have, but I'll tell you when it's gonna start here. So it's right when the beat kicks in. So you're gonna hold. So you wanna party? So right when it starts and it says, so you wanna party, that's where it's gonna start. So right there, it's gonna be like some really fun, sassy walks forward. Also, this class is 45 minutes long, so we'll still have time for dances and everything. Okay, there we go. So you're gonna walk forward your 4 walks. You're gonna go right, left, right, left. So you're kind of like bringing your shoulders to your hands, and you're kind of doing some jazzy walks with it. So just like you practice in your classes, whether it's with me, whether it's with Brittany or Arista or Carly or Hannah or Grace, Marcy, I want you to think about really picking up your feet really high, pointing those toes. So don't drag your feet and go here. Doesn't look as cute and fun, right? I want you to really pick up your feet, and then your arms are just going with each step. It's kind of a funky move with your arms, but I feel like it'd be a good, fun challenge, right? You're just walking. So after you do those 4 walks, you're just going to do a right leap forward. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, run, 5, 6, leap, 7, 8. Yep. And if you don't have a lot of room, you don't have to do all 4 of those walks. You can kind of walk in place and then go run, leap. So right after we're doing our leap, then we're going into our leg hold turn, just like we practiced. So I believe, yep, okay. So, yep, so after you just went leap, you're gonna go down and up, turn. Then after you land from that, you're gonna kind of prepare yourself, and you're gonna do a calypso that way. After you just come here, you're doing up shenay, down shenay, calypso, out of it.
Can I do it to the back because I'll run into my couch if I do that?
Yep, that's okay. So let's try just that part first without stopping. So you're doing your 4 walks front. 1, 2, 3, 4, leap, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going 1 and kick up, down, up shenay, down shenay, calypso. I'm sure a lot of you won't have enough room to tumble out of your calypso, so you can stay standing and just turn around yourself. Okay, can I move on? Yes, okay. So you just did your calypso. From there, you're gonna go sit, around, sit. Super fun. Okay, then you're gonna do an inside fan. So you're gonna go ball, ball, change, and from here you're gonna be on plie on your left leg, and it's gonna come in with your right. Yep. So you can go ahead and bend this knee and lean with it around. So then you'll do 2 steps out of that. So you go fan, and step up. Then you're gonna roll to the facing the back. Then after here, you're gonna go hit, hit. So you're facing away from the audience right now. Yep, so they're just looking at your arms. Then from here, you're gonna plant your feet, and it's gonna grow up. Yep. So the key to that move is from sitting, you need to use all of your weight and push it onto your feet. Like push off of your arms onto your feet. Roll your body up so you almost feel like you're gonna fall forward.
Is there anything before the calypso and in between the leg hold turn?
No, there's not. So after leg hold, you're just gonna slowly prep into your calypso. So let's do just that first. We'll do it just with counts. So you're going. Walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going 1, 2, up, down, and prepare. Go up, Shanae, down, Shanae, calypso. And it goes sit, sit, around, sit. And you're going fall, change into fan, step, up, tumble to the back. And it goes arm, arm, down, get up. Yep. Then after you stand up, well, let's try just that part with the music before I go on. There's not too much left. Do you want to do it one more time full speed without music, or do you want to go right to music? Thumbs down for counts, thumbs up with music. Down for counts, up for music. Let's do it one more time with counts. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk. Change it up, down, and prepare. Go up, Shanae, down, Shanae, calypso. You're here. Sit, sit, around, sit, fall. Change into fan, and up, tumble to the back. Sit, hand, hand, sit, and up. Good. Okay, let's try that with music. It's nice and dirty outside. Okay, let me know if the music is okay or if it's super glitchy.
So you wanna party, so you wanna dance. You better know someone that fights one of our friends. You spend this in my hips, kiss on my lips, ice on my wrist, 'cause I'm hot and I'm dancing. Got that romance and cancel the plans and girls hide romance 'cause
How did that go? Okay, was the music okay or was it glitchy?
It was kind of glitchy.
Okay, so because it's glitchy, I can play it through my computer and it won't be glitchy at all. However, you won't be able to hear me. You want me to play
That's
it
okay.
that way?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play it that way. You just won't be able to hear me say any cues.
Okay.
Let's try that maybe once or twice, and then we'll do the last little part. There's only like a set of 8 after that. Yeah. Here we go.
so you wanna party, so you wanna dance. You better know someone that fights one of our friends. You spin it round, around, around, around like that. I put a little twist in my hips, kiss on my lips, ice on my wrist, 'cause I'm hot and I'm dancing. Got that romance and cancel your plans and girls hide.
Okay, can you hear me again? Yes, how was it? Better? Can I teach you just like
Good.
the last set of 8?
Yeah.
Was there a question?
No.
Do you have to submit this like we do have with the lyrical?
I don't think so. This
Okay.
is just for fun. Yeah, so just to help put all their skills kind of together. So, okay. Let's learn the last little bit. So, you just came up, right? So you're facing away from me, right? You just came up. From there, you're gonna ball change right, left. So you're gonna go ball change. You're gonna tilt kick to the front. Yep. So those of you who haven't done it before, you're going ball change. That's gonna come through first. You're swinging your body around. Your arms are gonna be down. You're tilt kicking to the front.
Are we supposed to be doing this to the front?
Yes. So you just came up facing away from the camera. If you're here, you're gonna go ball change to the audience. So your kick should be to me. Yep. So you should be facing away from me when you're doing this butt up thing. Yep. So I'm doing everything facing away from you so you can watch me and do it. So if I'm ever facing you, then you should be facing away from me, just so that you can watch easier. Kieran.
When we do the kick, do we have our arms in an L or do we have them down?
Good question. They will be down for this one. Since it's a tilt kick, they'll be in first for when you're prepping. And then after you're turning, they're going to still be in first, but they're going to swing down, your arms go up. Yep. Good question. Any other questions? There's one more move after, or there's two more moves after this. So after you went ball, change, kick, so you should be to the front now. So you should be facing me. You just do ball, change, kick. From there, you're gonna go out. You're gonna go around. Yep. Then you're gonna sit back on your left foot. Sit. And then you can either keep your arms down and go shake, shake, or you can have them here, or you can have them up. That can be kind of whatever you want. You can be here, do whatever sassy thing you want to do. It's just
I have a question.
little shakes. Yes.
When we ball change to the back, what foot do we step back on?
Your right foot. Good question. So if you are facing, you just came up, you're facing away from me, you're going to step right, left, with your right foot.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
And around. And then you'll go sit, and then you can do whatever shakes you want. It doesn't matter. Because it says, and I'm hot as I'm dancing. I think that's what it says right there. Yep. So we just finished. We just came up. So you should be facing away from me. You just came up, facing the back. Yep. Then you're going ball, change, tilt kick, out, around, and sit. Pretend like you're putting your hands in your pockets. They should go all the way up to your armpits and all the way down back. And shake, shake, or whatever you want to do. Shake, shake. Whatever you'd like. Yes? Perfect. Okay. Allison, yes.
On my screen, it only says there's only like 54 seconds left of our meeting.
Oh, so I was talking to Brittany about that. She said that classes, so on here, yeah, it says that I only have 40 minutes. But when I talked to Brittany, she said that since like the virus and stuff, that they will let you go they'll let you go over 40 minutes with your free like membership that you have. So hopefully it doesn't kick us out.
Okay.
But we'll see. Yeah, it says on here that we only have.
If it does, what should we do?
Then I guess you're done. I mean, I hope it doesn't, yeah, but hopefully this was kind of fun. Let's try.
It's on my screen.
It is. It's fun.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, here we go. Let's try it with music. Remember, you won't be able to hear me.